Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki here, and I am so excited about today's video because we are back on that home journey. And if you missed my video from yesterday, I took you on the journey of number one, just sharing our house with you so that you get a look at it. And then we worked on the outside and we enhanced that curb appeal. So if you missed that video, I will link it in the description box below. But today we are focused on my home office. I want to take you on the journey of putting together and renovating my home office in our new home. So let's get started. Okay friends, let me start by showing you the before of my new home office. I absolutely love this space. It's in the front of the home, a big beautiful window, and the sunshine that comes in the morning is so inspiring. And it's a small office, but a perfect office for me, and I'm so excited about my new space. And one thing that I will say about this house is that the bones are great. It just needs us to come in and make it ours, which Mike and I are super excited about that. And so one thing you'll notice is it has the dark molding. The French door is the darker wood, and so definitely that's going to be painted white. The hardware and the hinges changed out to a chrome. I'm taking down the chair rail molding, and I definitely want a wall feature. So of course we hit up our Home Depot. We have been killing Lowe's and Home Depot during this renovation process, and because we haven't been doing any home projects for the past year living in an apartment, it's so fun now to have our new home now that we can do all of our fun projects. So I'm going to do the similar wall feature I'd had in my office. Also with the walls, they're going to be painted in the color Fresh Kicks by Claire. I'll link everything that I talk about that I can get linked down below, but this is an exceptional paint, and the white of the Fresh Kicks is just that. It's very fresh and it's beautiful. So it's about easily taking off this molding, trying not to damage the wall because I don't want to have so much to fix up when you just rip stuff off. And so it's about getting all that old brown down and putting in my beautiful new wall feature. And here is the after. Now when I say after, it's not completely done. We just have the essentials done. The walls are painted, the wall feature up, the furniture is in, but I'm not unpacked. You know, all my office essentials are still, such as my office supplies and tools and things like that, are still in boxes in our garage. And so I really wanted to set my organization and get the room right before moving in. And I absolutely love my light fixture also. I will be sure to link that below, along with the touches of blue that I'm putting in this house. Is really just, I mean, it just gives me so much energy and I love it. Ignore my cords over there. I have not, like I said, done any organization in the space. There's more videos to come on that, so I hope you're interested in home office organization because I plan on sharing that journey with you. But today it's about, and what we really wanted to focus on with the office and getting it to a point where I could work from it. Like the desk chair is not actually my desk chair, it's a makeshift chair that I'm using, so I'm waiting on my desk chair to get here. It'd be so much more comfortable also because I sit in my desk chair for a long parts of a day. Bentley and Albert are obsessed with my office. They love sitting in front of the window. They run to it in the morning because the sunlight that comes in, they love sunbathing, and so it's really just such a happy space for them, which makes me happy. And so I have their dog bed like just kind of sitting right there in front of the window. Now my desk, it is a flexi spot desk. It's not the ideal desk aesthetically that I wanted for my office. It's one that I had, and so in using it I am becoming obsessed with it because the function, it really functions great. I can stand and work, I can sit and work. It's kind of a remote, it goes up and down. I can customize the different levels, but just by using this, one of the features that I truly love about the desk is that it has a glass top and I can write on it. And so it's really been helpful when I'm in meetings or in sessions with clients. I can just write directly on the desk and it's just really convenient. Also, I have USB ports right there on the side. So I really like the desk, but aesthetically, I'm not really feeling it aesthetically. So when my desk chair gets here, we'll see how we roll because, beauty and function both have to be in play for me. Did change out the hinges to the chrome and the handles. I'll link those below. Also, my curtain rod, which I got from, I believe it was Lowe's. And then my rug is from Safavea, and so it's really soft, has the touches of blue in it. And so the cabinets also behind my desk, I will link them below. I got those off of Amazon. And so friends, this is just coming together beautifully for me. It's really comfortable for me working from this space. This cabinet right here, it's two cabinets butted together. It is in front of me, like when I'm sitting at my desk, this is what I'm looking at. And you might remember these cabinets from my old business office, in my old business office. And so I thought it really would function well in here because I need a space to keep all of my books. You know, I've written 4 books, and so this is kind of the cabinet that I display them in, all my copies. And I found these beautiful blue leather-esque boxes at HomeGoods, and I fell in love. And I thought this is perfect for all of my office supplies to conceal them, like my readers and my pens and all of my little office accessories. And then I found from HomeSense these beautiful coordinating picture frames that had that chrome on the inset and outer part, and then had the beautiful blues. Of course, you know how much I collect ginger jars, and so I have typically I collect white ginger jars, but I've been picking up the blue as I see them, and so I want to incorporate this into the bookshelves also. The white one I already had. The blue one is a new one that I got from At Home, and then this beautiful blue, light blue vase I got from HomeGoods. I also from HomeSense found this perfect globe. You guys know how I love having maps and globes around me. You may not know, but you might remember from my old office is because it reminds me of you, of all my friends that are all over the United States, all over the world, UK, Canada, everywhere. And so when I see that globe, I think of you. And then I have found these are also from HomeSense, for more office accessories to be able to corral them. I love corralling things. And then I found this tray, which I love kind of grouping things on a tray. It really keeps things neat. And that also on the cabinet did replace the hardware, which I got those from Amazon, and I'll link them below. Now, before I do anything when it comes to organizing or placing bins or baskets or wherever, I'm going to clean the area, and I encourage you to do that too. Whenever you go to organize a space, just take a moment and wipe down those shelves and wipe down the cabinets wherever you're organizing. It really pays off. And even though some people feel like you can't see the dust, yeah, you can see the dust, and you can feel the dust when you don't clean. And so lighting is essential too. And so I have one side on so you can see the difference, how the light just really illuminates the shelf and make it beautiful. I'm gonna have Mike, he's the one that does all my electrical for me. I'm gonna have him wire those in so that he can plug them behind the unit so that I can have light in my bookcase. I get those up lights from Amazon, and they're beautiful to put behind your plants and in a corner, and they really increase the ambiance. And when I organize, like when I'm organizing a bookcase or a cabinet such as this, I like to start in grouping. So I have my boxes, and I place the boxes all where I think I want them to give balance. The next grouping I have are my ginger jars, so then I'll place them where I think. I find that when I arrange things in categories and not just randomly put things on shelves, it helps me easier create the balance that I'm looking for. So putting all the boxes first, and the ginger jars, then the frames, and doing them in groupings really helps keep the balance. And the good thing is you can't mess up, right? I can't mess up. If I put everything in here and I don't like it, what do? I take it out and rearrange. I pull something out, I don't want to put it in. And so that's the fun process of organizing cabinets and bookcases, is that, you know, you're not locked in. You're not going to mess anything up, right? And so I can keep moving this stuff around until it feels like I want it to feel. The other thing that you will see about this is that I'm putting my books. These are my beautifully organized 52 weeks card decks, which I released in January. So I'll group a collection of those at the top. In the garage and boxes are all of my books. And so you'll see the open spaces, the open shelves. All of that is going to be filled with my books. My first book, beautifully organized. My second, my third book, beautifully organized at work. My card, my beautifully organized in 52 weeks card deck, and the beautifully organized home planner. And they have white spines, and so it's really going to be crisp having all of the books stacked. I'll typically put about 15 to 20 books on each shelf, and so that's what's going to be the display and fill in the shelves. So if you see all those empty spaces, that's why. Also, things are going to be placed in front of the lighting so you don't really see it. So the beautiful thing about getting this started with this bookcase is when I go to unpack my things from my office, they have a place to go, right? All of my books, when I take them out of the boxes, as you can see the empty shelves, I can put them on the shelves and I'm set. So I feel like I'm ahead of the game a little bit when it comes to my office, along with I'm comfortable now while we're in the renovation process through the entire home. I have a place to come to work and feel comfortable, even though it's not 100%, it is it's a good bit done, right? So it really feels good in here. And so I'm really happy with how it turns out. It's very calming. It's very simple and it's very me. It feels like my office to me. And so I'm really excited about that. And then I do have the aromatherapy going. You know me, I'm all about those 5 senses. And if you are not onto this one, I love it because you don't need the water. You simply have your essential oil. I'll link it down below. So many of you love this too. This is kind of our go-to diffuser now because we don't have to be pouring any water, and I'm all about that life. But friends, I am so excited that I was able to give you an update and share with you my office. I'll come back once I get my chair and if my desk changes, and as I'll take you on the journey of actually organizing the office, because that's the part I'm excited about, is kind of getting into the organizing aspect of all behind the cabinets and the closet and all of that stuff. But it is such a beautiful space and my happy space, and I was so happy to be able to share it with you today. If you're not subscribed to the At Home with Nikki channel, I would love to have you. Have a beautiful day, my friends. I will see you at the next video, and this is Nikki saying goodbye.